So you are getting closer to retirement and everyone is giving you their opinion on when you should apply for CPP and old age security, and you find yourself not knowing what is the right decision. I mean, I get it. Throughout your entire working life, you've been contributing a sizable portion of your income, and now it is time to finally get some of that money back. There are many arguments as to when it is best to start taking your CPP and OAS, but the common assumption at the end of the day is that you would want to maximize the total amount you will be getting and avoid the clawbacks as much as possible. Hi, my name is Darius Muica. I'm a senior investment advisor with Noor Private Wealth. If you are new to my channel, I focus on helping clients build wealth in the most tax efficient way possible. So if that is something you are interested in, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. And if you like this video and you found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. In today's video, I will share with you 3 extremely important questions you should always ask yourself before deciding when to start taking your old age security and CPP. So let's jump right in. The 3 main questions are: how long will you live for? What are my income needs? And what will be the tax liability when my RSP converts to a REIF? Let's look at the facts and figures for the CPP and OAS. The Canada Pension Plan is a monthly taxable benefit that replaces part of your income when you retire. If you qualify, you'll receive the CPP retirement pension for the rest of your life. The amount of CPP you get depends on the age you start your pension, your contributions, and your average annual earnings. While the calculation of the CPP benefits is more tedious, an easy way of estimating it would be to take your best 39 years of earnings and compare it to the yearly maximum pensionable earnings, or YMP. So if in 2004 you were making 20k in gross income, you would get only half the contribution for that year, since the YMP was at 40,000. If you would have made 40,000 or above, you would get the maximum contribution. Assuming you worked for 39 years and each year you earned above the YMP, your CPP benefit at the age of 65 would be $1,175 per month. If you were to apply at the age of 60, the benefit would be reduced to $694. If you choose to defer your CPP payments until the age of 65, they will increase by 7.2% per year. If you defer the payments beyond the age of 65, they will increase by 8.4% per year. In other words, if you were to defer your CPP payments to the age of 70, your monthly benefit would be $1,800. The Old Age Security Program, OAS, is a universal retirement pension available to most residents and citizens of Canada who have reached their 65th birthday. The eligibility of the OAS is straightforward for most Canadians. If you turn 65 this year, your OAS monthly benefit would be $613. Just like the CPP, the OAS is indexed to inflation. However, if your income exceeds 79k at retirement, your OAS gets clawed back. In other words, for every $1,000 above this threshold, your OAS annual benefit is reduced by $150. If your income is above $123,000, your OAS gets completely clawed back and is reduced to zero. Now that we are all on the same page, let's circle back to the first question. Why is it important to estimate your life expectancy? Well, the CPP payments stop as soon as one passes away. The shorter your life expectancy, the sooner you should apply for your CPP. Let's take David and Patricia, both 60 years old and eligible for the maximum CPP. David decides to apply right away, while Patricia waits until the age of 70. David receives $684 a month, or $8,000 a year, and Patricia, on the other hand, receives $1,800 a month, or $21,000 a year. The second question you need to ask yourself is, what are your income needs at retirement? If you don't have enough income to cover for your lifestyle expenses, then applying for CPP as early as possible is a no-brainer, as it is a necessity. But in David and Patricia's case, both have accumulated investments to supplement their retirement. Assuming the same lifestyle, Because David has applied for the CPP at the age of 60, he withdraws 8,000 less per year from his investments. With a 5% rate of return, his investment portfolio will have an extra 110,000 by the age of 70. Assuming the 5% rate of return that Patricia is not earning on the money that she used from her investments to replace the CPP income, it will take her until age 80 to catch up to David. From that point onwards, Patricia will be better off. The third question you need to ask yourself is what your tax liability will be on your RRSP at the age of 71 when it gets converted to a REIF. Let's assume that David and Patricia both have 40,000 in other pension income and 500,000 in RRSPs. Because David is receiving the CPP, he leaves his RRSP untouched and growing at 5%. In the year he turns 72, David will have accumulated 897,000 in his RRSP and now has to make minimum withdrawals of 47,000 per year from his REIF. This will increase David's taxable income to 87,000 and his old age security is now being clawed back. Patricia, on the other hand, takes advantage of a lower income and withdraws 8,000 a year from her RRSP. By the time she turns 72, she has 758,000 in her RSP and her minimum withdrawal is 39,000 for a total of 79,000. She effectively avoids any clawbacks in her old age security. In conclusion, deferring your CPP can be very beneficial in certain circumstances, especially if you have a long life expectancy. However, keep in mind that everybody is in a different position, everybody has different circumstances, and in order for you to know the best strategy, I would suggest you contact your financial advisor. That's it for today's video. I hope you found it valuable, and if you haven't done that already, make sure to hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out anything important. If you have any questions or you want more information, leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you next time.